Step on me.
You will?
In this update, we have Cook with the following elements. Mind Break.
Jesus Christ, that's so long! Oh, no!
Bullying a VTuber.
Oh no, I'm on fire! Oh, no!
And absolutely no broken trust and destroyed friendships.
I hate Prolonpo. I made the mistake of helping this man.
So, what is in the v.7 update? Well, after beating my brain cells over the past 6 updates, the v.7 update consists of Hange's last stand. There's a plane that needs to be fixed.
Holy crap! That's a lot of damage!
There's a rumbling coming to flatten your ass. And then there's dead flock.
Oh.
Repairing the plane will go through multiple phases. The initial phase has a fuel leak. Repairing the plane will lead you to the next phase.
What? There's more!
Repairing the oil pump. Wait, I heard oil!
No, I heard oil!
That shit is mine!
Then we have the waiting game simulator.
The rumbling is on its way.
Now finally, it is time to push the plane. Fuck?
Oh, yes! Oh, no! Help me! I'm inside it!
Step scat, I'm stuck in the plane! Oh, my throat fucking hurts. After a successful start and push off of the plane, your goal now is to keep pushing it until it reaches its takeoff location. Now, this is the moment that you gotta pray you have good teammates, because you need to stall that rumbling. If those feet touch that plane anywhere near it, it explodes and you lose the game mode. At this point, you might ask, Prolonpo, how in the world do I know that I've succeeded? Well, it's very simple, you can't miss it. The camera literally changes perspective. And now you can observe this beautiful being taking off with our hopes and dreams. And oh shoots, it also gives you a grade. Yes, I included that to make it more replayable, and hopefully you can score a higher grade each time. And hopefully higher than F, because F stands for
failure.
In any case, this wraps up this entire explanation to showcase the game mode in v.7. I hope the wait wasn't too long. It probably was. In any case, see you later. If you're a long-time subscriber and viewer of this channel, you know exactly what's going on. I always include a tutorial section at the end of this video. I didn't forget. I just wanted to see if you're going to watch a little bit more. For those who didn't, you'll be very lost as to how to install this. So, welcome to the tutorial part regarding how to actually install the mod. So, when you actually have installed the mod completely, you'll notice that it will be under the AottgRC X Prolonpo v.7 Hange last stand zip file. You just need to unzip it using 7-zip or WinRAR. If you're brand new, you can rebind all of your settings by opening the game on the v.7 version and going under settings, and you'll have all of your keybinds found under this tab, and you can just switch it between humans, titans, shifters, etc. You have to rebind everything. Let's say you have a previous version of my mod. Over here as an example, I have the previous version, which is the 3.6. This works for any other previous mod, and you want to import your keybinds over to the v.7 mod without having to go through the keybind menu in-game and having to rebind everything. So the way to do that is fairly simple, is you go into your previous version, could be any version from my mod, make sure to go to data. You see this folder called user data? This is it, right? You want to select that. You want to copy it, and then you move to the folder where you have stored the v.7 mode. You go to data here, and then you literally just paste it. It says, do you want to replace it? Yes, I want to replace it. And then now your keybinds will be basically imported from the previous version to the next version. So you want to type map, comma, disable bounds. This is the code that you need to put under the map script. Make sure to save it. The importance of putting this code here is that it allows the game to know that we don't want to put any invisible barriers, otherwise the game will break. So it's important for you to, after you do your keybinds, to put this code in. Now this is done. Next step is to open the lobby. So you can press on multiplayer over here, and you can select a few options. You can have a multiplayer server by clicking US, South America, EU, Asia, right? Or you can just go offline. Either way, if you click US or if you click offline, both of them will work the same way. I'll just go offline for now so I don't take up any needed server space. You press create. You can select, you have to select the custom, and feel free to choose whatever weather you like. Right, set up the server name, set up your password over here, how many players you want, what is the max time, and you're basically good to go. And what ends up happening is that this will spawn a map looking like this. That is normal because we haven't started it yet. So what you need to do as the master client, you can see I'm the master client because there's an M near my name, is you need to type in a chat mission 3 with a space. And this what happens, it will move all the time to another location. You'll also delete the ground over here and the map will spawn automatically. So there you go. There is something that you need to be aware of, is that right now you can't really see the rumbling, and that is normal because the render distance is not far enough. So to fix that, what you can do is open settings by pressing this button over here. For me it's P, for you it's maybe something different. You can go to graphics, change the render distance to something that you like. For example, I like to have 5,000, and then you can see the mountain over there, and if I climb here, you'll notice that we have rumble times approaching. So this is how you can actually see the rumble times. If the performance is a little bit bad, well, you can always reduce it lower and then just go straight over there. The way you activate it is you want to make sure that you go to keybinds, you go to humans. There is going to be a button for dodging. You want to press this midair, and this button over here will correspond to the ability for you to boost upward. You can spam it a little bit, but I've made it so that you kind of like lose altitude as you go. It will be very helpful because these times are massive. There are multiple refill stations looking like this around the map. These are your point that you can get more gas, more blades. So let's say I just, lose my blade over here. You notice I have lost 2 blade. I go over here, I can refill at this location. It is also the place that you can notice from the tooltip message pop up that you can actually equip the thunderspear. To use the thunderspears, press your special attack button. If you press it down, it will actually prime it, so you see your character aiming it, and then release it to shoot it. You can always come back and refill for more. The only time you can't refill is if these get destroyed, and they will when the rumbling titans step on them. On top of putting the custom map number over here, go to games, select this category down, click on this button over here, and click on miscellaneous. Scroll down, select endless respawn yes, because otherwise it's going to be very annoying for the master client to always revive everybody. So the next tip and trick that I need to tell you guys is the fact that you can get set on fire. There are 2 ways that you can get it set on fire. First of all, if you shoot yourself too close, you are on fire now, right? If you don't put this out, you're gonna explode. So I'll put this out real quick. The second way that you can get set on fire is by the rumbling titans. They emit a lot of heat. So you don't want to be near them too much, because if you're near them too much, you get caught on fire, and it's pretty bad for you. And if you can't get on the ground as fast as possible, you will die. And the thing about this is you cannot extinguish yourself midair. You have to be able to extinguish yourself on the ground. So I will set myself on purpose on fire by being close to them enough. And each of them, the rumbling titans, has the ability to set you on fire. And yep, there you go. Oh yeah, thunderspear, make sure to hit their name, otherwise it doesn't really work. So over here, there's a very faint sound effect telling you that you're being burned alive, and that is your cue that you're in the fire range. So you can see I'm actually on fire now. And what you normally need to do is you need to go to the ground as fast as possible, but let's say you don't want to, this is what's going to happen. You get exploded. So be careful. So if you see that warning, head to the ground as fast as possible or you're going to explode. And last tip that I have for you guys is that some assets here behave a little bit weirdly because they've been compiled in Unity 4, and therefore sometimes the collision box will be a little bit weird. So I know from my testing, this one is the weirdest because you can get in, but you can't get out anymore. You see, I'm trapped. If that is the case, type /unstuck. Like, you probably have to spam it. So copy this and just keep spamming it. Eventually, you might get unstuck. There you go. So that is the way to actually get unstuck within this game mode. Now we have reached this video's finale, so thank you for sticking this entire way through and dealing with the somewhat unhinged portion of it.
So they're like, we're coming on like June 3rd. And I'm like, that sounds great. I'm into it. And then they're like, cool. And then they didn't come.
I wanted to also extend a massive shout out to all the Patreon who are supporting this project financially. Without them, this project would not be here. Frankly speaking, this version 7 update was only possible because of the Patreon's money. Like, they literally commissioned the flying boat, which is fantastically made and rendered by L.
I hate Prolonpo.
Who really spent a long time making it, so I wanted to make sure that he was rewarded for his efforts. So this is part of the video that I'm actually going to be asking you as a viewer to help expand this mod's awareness. You see, I want to bring as much content from the show into this game as possible, so that eventually we can have just a mission after mission after mission after mission marathon that can just play through. So kind of a hardcore AottgRC type of stuff, but this will take a very long time to develop, and I'm planning to release fairly small updates here and there as I develop new missions so that you guys have something new to play with. The reason why I am asking for your help is because this channel has gone to the point that the majority of its viewers are actually not subscribers. My YouTube analytics are telling me that 80% of the viewers nowadays are actually non-subscribers and only 20% are part of the old guard. So if you're part of that 20%, thank you so much for sticking around with me for the past couple of years and putting up with all my shenanigans. And if you're new viewers and you like this type of content, please subscribe. It also helps boost and helps the channel a lot to spread awareness of this mod. So please help this channel out with a like, a comment. You can put anything. You can say this update is awesome. You can tell me about your experience with it, and then share with your friends as much as possible. And again, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. You definitely will be always kept in the loop whenever I update these type of stuff. Now, before we go, there is a Discord server that we actually have. You can find the link in the description below. And the Discord server is the place that you can just meet other folks who are also using this mod, and also the place that you can start asking questions. There's a dedicated channel for technical support, so if you run into any issues, please don't hesitate to message us out there. With that being said, I've scheduled this video to actually appear during the holiday season, closer towards Christmas time, so if you're watching this around the holiday season, I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see all of you guys in 2025. This has been Prolonpo. See you later.